sports. It's in the game.
Great play call, great pass, great reception. That play had it all.
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got a good one here in the AFC, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the New York Jets. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Now Isaiah Pacheco going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. And Mahomes going to put it up right away. And right away, he lost the football. And one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today we've got a compelling AFC matchup for you, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the LA Chargers. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway here in Los Angeles. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Now it's Herbert. Steps away to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Back to the air, Herbert on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right, and he'll just get rid of it.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. A 4th down, so the Chargers trot out J.K. Scott. Back deep for the Jets, McCole Hardman. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
2nd down and 6 now. To throw, it's Rodgers. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Back deep for L.A. is Darius Davis. Fielded just inside the 30. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop him. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Hardman on the return. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
In every game, we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
Now the veteran Thomas Morstead on to punt it away. Davis now to return it. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Herbert. And he's going to be taken down right there at the 27-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert sliding out of the pocket.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
13 yards remaining on 2nd down. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 3rd down and 1. Here's Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Back to throw here, Herbert. Rolling to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Quinnen Williams. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this 1st half. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Here's Herbert. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
And he stopped immediately there. And there to make the tackle, Khalil Mack. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Down to the 10 and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Dalvin Cook, 47 yards. And the Jets post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. It's loose, the ball bouncing around, and it's going to go out of the back of the end zone, so that is going to be a safety.
I have to think the sooner halftime can get here for them, the better, because that first half has been rough, and that safety, it only adds to their issues. The other sideline, though, I think they're fine if we just skip the break and keep playing.
Here's Hardman to return. Nifty move. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Chargers will take over here just shy of the 30. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half, because that's simply not true. But you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Herbert now. That's caught, and it's Eckler again. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Herbert back to the air. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Jets are going to have it here just past the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
The completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Rodgers again now. It's complete to Cook. touchdown. Dalvin Cook in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. Rodgers will throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The final shot before the break for Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. A very one-sided first half, 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half? Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, 33 yards. And the Chargers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense. Delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. On second down, Cook. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. On the slant, he's got Hardman. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Locates Hardman for another catch. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. From the 46, here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll try the middle with Cook. Cook able to escape. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing is Rodgers. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. To throw is Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Somehow I feel he's going to hear the same thing when he gets to the sidelines after this series. So close to the 1st down marker. Just tuck it and run for the 1st down. No sense trying to throw it downfield. And that one falls incomplete.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Rodgers. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick 6. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall. A 5-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Zerline connects on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. Taking it right down Broadway. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Austin Eckler. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. 90 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Eckler will take this into the end zone for a Charger touchdown.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
2nd down, they go right back to Cook.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
He'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the right sideline.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Garrett Wilson.
52 yards.
And the Jets will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
This will be brought out from the middle of the...
And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
The Charger drive about to get going.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand.
And I think the ball's out.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that should...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Chargers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
They'll roll him out right. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the 1st.
They'll look to throw. On the screen, this is Eckler.
Down the left sideline.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Give him 32 on the play. Trying to punch it in with Eckler.
And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Eckler again.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Austin Eckler
with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they sit in a good spot, having the ball back after the fumble recovery and up 2 scores in the fourth quarter. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. Here's Rodgers. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Being chased out left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Dancing to his left. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They trail by 2 scores in the fourth, and their defense did its job getting the fumble recovery. Now time to see what this offense has left in the tank. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Buying time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Back to throw. Herbert, he'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Herbert on the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. He misses yet again, and the struggles here, they look pretty uncharacteristic for him.
You're certainly right about that. Mechanics are the key right now. Feet, arm, not in sync at all. He ends up throwing that one past his receiver that's open.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. 58 yards on the ground for him so far. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Here now, 2nd and 4. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. 3rd down, Dalvin Cook. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. Almost unstoppable on the ground there, as that one is good for 39.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And they'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. 3rd down and 13. 3rd down. Here's a run by Cook. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. One last throw here for Herbert. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses